Hey, what's going on, young entrepreneur? My name is Tim Leo. I'm the founder of Compass Solutions, and today we are going to talk about some questions that you can ask yourself at the end of 2017 that will help you get a rocket-powered 2018 jump-started and on your way to hitting your goals and achieving your dreams. Let's get right into it. Number one, did I hit my income goal? Okay, so my personal income goal for 2017 was $250,000. I fell a little bit short of that, but that's okay. I'd rather shoot high and miss than shoot low and hit, right? So I didn't hit my income goal, but there were things that I could have done during the year to help me get to that place where I wanted to be. During the year, there was a couple months that I was completely out of whack. I allowed myself to get distracted by some things, and I shouldn't have let that happen. Okay. So number two, what was the best thing that happened to my business this year? And that's very important because I want to keep repeating the things that made me successful, right? So I'm going to look at what was the best thing that happened in my business, and what can I do to make that happen again? Okay. Number three, who are my most profitable clients and how can I build the relationship there? So that may or may not apply to your situation, but it definitely applies to everyone in terms of relationship, okay? Which relationship in your life do you get the most value out of, okay? A lot of times we look at profitability as dollar signs. Profitability is not dollar signs. I can profit and I can gain off of someone else's wisdom. This year, for example, I feel like I built a stronger relationship with my pastor, which has helped me greatly in my personal life, okay? Number 4 and 4B, what did I learn from my wins and what was the biggest win that we had? Number 5, what can I learn from my losses and what was the biggest loss that we had? So me personally, the biggest win that I had was I secured a partnership with a guy that is the proprietor of a very large chain of stores, and we've become good friends, and we are moving forward with a partnership there. And that was the biggest win I had. The biggest loss that I had was I failed to analyze a financial statement correctly, and as a result of that, I lost a $500,000 per year client. So I'll definitely learn from that one, right? What areas are we losing money, and or in what areas can I get a better deal? Last year, I found out that I was paying $400 for something that I could buy for $150. So you best believe that I changed things up there. Number 7, change the passwords to all your accounts. This should actually be done every 90 days. If you run any sort of high profile business, we have a revolving password schedule, always changing the passwords, and that's very important. Also, I have a document that is a handwritten document. It's not an electronic document that has all my passwords on it. So change passwords. Number 8, how well am I connecting to my clients, partners, and family? That's a very important question to ask yourself, because a lot of times what happens in business is you get so caught up trying to make sales and trying to reach new clients that you fail to connect with your current existing clients, or you might neglect your partners. You might neglect your family. So family is the most important, guys. Never neglect your family. Make sure that you're connecting with your family and your business partners on a deeper level as time goes on. Never take for granted your partners. How close am I to reaching my goals? So one of my personal goals is to have a $50,000 per month ongoing residual passive income. How close am I to reaching that? And if I'm getting anywhere close to that, I need to reset that to 10x levels. You'll know that I'm getting close to that when I start saying on these videos, my goal is to have a $100,000 per month passive income, right? So how close are you to your goals? And let's reset those goals, if you are close, to levels that are 10x where you want them to be. Now, another one that is very important has to do with the vision of your company and the vision of your life. The Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. What is vision? Vision is seeing where you want to go and seeing the steps that are necessary to get there. So also vision has to do with the legacy that you want your business to leave, you want your life to leave on this world, and the steps to get there. Vision is always connected to action. Vision without action steps are just dreams, right? So how did my company, or how did I personally fulfill my vision this year? What were things that have distracted me from my vision? And what can I do to get back on track with my vision if I'm not there? After that, what were the top books that I read this past year? Reading is so important. I recommend to try to read a book a month. I know I definitely failed in that category, but one of the books that I did read was The Hypomanic Edge, which genuinely changed my life. What books were the top ones that I read, and then what books do I need to read? So Patrick Bet-David has a list of the top 100 books for entrepreneurs. I would highly recommend banging that list out, and then after you finish that list, go on to other things. But those are some really good books there. Obviously not every one of them is going to apply to you, but a good foundation. What conferences do I need to go to, and what mentors or people in leadership do I want to connect with? Very important. Whether you're going to the 10X Growth Con, whether you're going to Legacy Conference, whether you're going to Unstoppable, whatever, South by Southwest, whatever conference or thing you go to, make sure you schedule those and know which ones you want to go to at the beginning of the year. That way you're not making a last minute decision on whether or not you should go to Spring Leadership Conference. Decide ahead of time that you are going to be there and that your life will be changed by those experiences. Mentors and people in leadership do I need to connect with? Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to acquire them as a mentor, but it might mean that I'm going to take them out to lunch. I try to take one powerful person out to lunch every month. So I have a budget that I set aside specifically for taking someone, whether it's the mayor, the police chief, a successful business person, a pastor, a teacher, someone out that I can glean wisdom from. What distractions do I need to remove? Kind of already covered that one. What actions made me the most money? What actions built the most quality relationships? So I'm always evaluating my actions. And one of the things that I try to do really well is to eliminate the actions that aren't getting me closer to my goal, and continue doing those actions that have helped me progress in leaving a legacy on this world. So I hope you guys are focused on leaving a legacy. I know I am. It's going to be a great 2018. Those are some questions. I know I went through them really fast. I'm trying to do this video in under 10 minutes. I'm at 9 minutes and 20 seconds. So go back over them, think about them, discuss them with your spouse or girlfriend, and God bless you. Have a great rest of the year, and we will see you very, very soon. Later.